Alright, alright. Welcome in, everybody. What's going on? What's happening? We have the Munich Ravens and the Raiders Tirol starting up in a couple minutes. Should be a good game. Should be a closer game than the last one, hopefully. We can only hope. That is the plan. After the Vikings destroyed the Panthers. The Vienna Vikings and the Srofla Panthers. No, Frosla. That's what it is. Frosla. My bad. Yeah. So, Russell Tabor and the Ravens, probably the best team in the league. It'd be nice to see them get a big, ugly loss so that the Storm can move on up. That's how I feel about that. But we shall see. Hopefully, the Raiders playing well lately. They can do some damage, but I don't know. Don't bet on it. Definitely don't bet on it. They're doing the coin toss right now as they get a few things underway. The Rhino is here. The Rhino has arrived, District Nation. Ready to go for round 2 of 3. Then I get a nice little break before the CFL tonight with the Rough Riders and the Lions. Alright, almost set up. Alright, let's see. I think we are rocking and rolling. Alright, so the Ravens will receive the ball first because the Raiders won the toss and gonna kick off. Alright, it is set up. Rock and roll. Hopefully the scoreboard, hopefully that works for this game. It wasn't working well last time. Let's try the play-by-play. Box score. Let's try that. Don't know. Give it a whirl. See what happens. That's ready. Let's check the other side. Alright. Otherwise, I'll have to keep refreshing. We'll see as we get underway if I have to adjust things. But that'll be so annoying if it happens again. What up, Manson? What's going on the vertical front? Taking the Raiders plus 3.5. Raiders may win if they get lucky. Interesting. I didn't see the Manson doing that. All right there, Jonathan. Good luck to you. I got the Ravens winning by more than a touchdown, but I hope you're right. I hope it's close. I hope this is within 3 points. That would be fantastic. But the Ravens usually are they're just so good. But all right. We'll see. All right, the line after the kickoff, the Ravens out there in their whites. And they got the gray... No, sorry, the Raiders out there in the whites and the gray logos, that the numbers that don't pop off the jersey. Oh, that's going to be so hard. That's going to be so hard to see the numbers. And then they're not gray, silver numbers and silver helmets. And the Ravens in their dark navy blues for a touchback. And then, of course, their little powder fluorescent bluish tealish numbers, which is way easier to see. But it's going to be tough to get that Raider call. Top of the morning, new brand. And the District Nation says the Ravens for the win. Gotcha. Ravens 7-1. The Raiders 5-3. Good morning, Giants fan. Welcome back. Welcome back. Alright, so after the touchback, let's see the Tabor out there, the beast, possible MVP. I think him and Clark are the two main favorites at the moment. At the 30-yard line, right to left. Here we go. Noisemakers, motion going up top. Running back to his right, Tabor takes the snap and hands over the middle, gobbled up, maybe gets to the 30 deuce. Rodney on the run, number 33. The workhorse for the Ravens. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome back. So it was sweet that the last game was just about 2.5 hours. Yeah, so all right, here we go. Second and 7th game, 3 on that one for number 33. And hands, fakes handoff, slam in the middle, deflected, intercepted by the Raiders. Oh, they got a little bit of luck with the bounce and the pick at the 46. Nice. Yeah, I can't read the names on the back of their jerseys either. That silver against the white is terrible. Bavarian with the interception, it seems like. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. La 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 la. Let me see here. Man, it was well covered on the quick slam, but then bam, deflected and picked off. So the Raiders have it at the 47-yard line of the Ravens, going left to right just like that. What a start. And swings it down low, hits his man to the 41. About 6 yards on the reception. By Philip Hahn. Philip to the Hahn. Number... What they got? Number 10? Okay, I thought they messed up on the jersey. It was like 10. Okay. Alright, alright. I mean, the jerseys look pretty sweet. It's just darn near hard to read, which is the point. It almost looks like they're in all whites, but a little bit of silver on there. Second and 4 to the Sixer. Hands it off down low and cuts in for a 2. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Raiders. Excuse me. Hasselwanta. Hasselwanta. Lucas Hasselwanta. He's got a cool name. Cool name. All right. 3rd and 2 for the Raiders. That's what I think of when I hear the Raiders. Here we go. Shotgun. Pressure. Swings it up top. Hits his man wide open. And getting to the 29. First down. Sullivan coming through. Jacory. Not Jacoby. Jacory. Cool name. J-A-C-O-R-E-Y. Jacory. He's from the States as well. Hits him for a first down in field goal range inside the 30. What up, Samuel? Welcome in, welcome back. Runs it up the middle. Nice run. 13 yards to the 15. First down. Hasselwanta moving those chains. How about this great start here for the Raiders? Perry holding his own. He's dangerous with his legs, so watch out for that little fella. All right. And here we go. Hands up the middle. Hasselwanta breaking a couple tackles. Driving inside the 10 to the Sixer. 9 yards on the run. The Vanta yet again. Yeah, Samuel, what's going on, bro? Rhino. Morning football. This is what's up. This is game 2 of 3. 2 in the morning. 1 in the evening for the CFL. Raiders Lions tonight. As we're 3.5 minutes into the beginning of this game. The Raiders got an interception, trying to take a turnover and turn it into a touchdown. 2nd and 1 at the Sixer. Rhino trivia later on today during the CFL game. That's right. Oh, throws it down low, way off the mark. Incomplete. Going to the horn. Can't get it. 3rd and uno. Appreciate that, New Brands. Appreciate that. Boom. Extra offensive lineman out there. Big boy number 75 coming out there. extra blocker. They should pound the run. Perry ready under center. Checking his line behind him. Bunch formation, tight formation. Looks like a double tight end on the down right side of your screen. Hands in the middle. Bang! First down. All the way to the 3. All right, so first and goal coming up. Hasselvanta dominating so far here in the first quarter for Tirol. He's the main guy. They got Benatti they give a decent amount of action to, and the Wisehour had a lot more carries in the beginning of the year. 6 more likes to 20. What's up? What's up? We don't get many people here for the ELF, but we're going to do it anyway. This is a football channel. This is what we do. First and goal from the 4. Snap and handoff up the middle, trying to power his way through in there. Cross the plane, reaches over. The Hasselvanter starts it and finishes it off. And the Raiders strike first. Oh, baby. Wow. Interception to a touchdown. Raiders on top. Starting strong at home here in the first. 4.5 minutes in, 6 on the board. Yeah. And let me see the extra point. I don't know if they're adjusting the website. That's gonna drive me nuts. And extra point. Got it. Yeah, the website. Man, it's not going today. I got to manually refresh this bad boy. That is annoying. Alright, so 6-0 it is. Alright. I gotta make sure I refresh after every scoring drive. Seven nothing it is. Fixing the screens. That is terrible. Alright. That's good to go. Alright. 7-0, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I'm just gonna refresh it after every score. I can't do that. I can't pay attention and refresh every few plays. That's just a bunch of nonsense. Sorry, people, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Decent crowd out there between the 20s. Actually, it goes straight from the 10s to the 10s. 10 to the 10. And returning it out to the 17-yard line. Good coverage. Good coverage by the Raiders. Not much of a return. Not much of a return by Moore. Asan Moore can't break anything loose. Alright, here we go. 7-0 Raiders on top. At the 17-yard line, right to left for the Ravens. No running back in the backfields. And here we go. Take snap. And design run by Tabor. Runs right in the middle to the 20. 3 yards on that little sneak up the middle. Ba-da-bum, 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 bum, 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 bum. Let's get that going. Bam. Alright. Alright. From the 21, they give him a 4 spot on that motion down low. 2 wide receivers down low. Running back to his left. Tabor takes it. Looking. He's got plenty of time. No pressure. Rushing 3 men. And he's going to take off up top. Jukes the defender and gets 7 for a first down. Well done playing the angles. Got him to slow down and then got to the edge. So 2 carries for Tabor, 11 yards, moving the sticks for Munich. 9 minutes left in the first. Ravens looking to hold on to that bye spot at 7-1. Raiders fighting for a playoff spot in the European League of Football. We got 2 more of these games tomorrow morning. Going to be great. Also covering the Nordic Storm and the Berlin Thunder. Oh, Vumbo! Oh, man! And it's going to be recovered by the Raiders. I think the Raiders have it. It looked like they had it. It looked like the snap and Tabor dropped it. And it's Raiders football. Unbelievable. Another turnover. What is happening? This is crazy. Kreiner on the recovery. That looked like a fumble to me. It looked like the snap and the ball just went down and the Raiders jump on it. What is going on? Man, oh man. So, the Raiders have the football yet again. And around the 30, oh, it's a bad snap. He wanted to hand it off. It went flying off the hand. And this game is going off the handle. And, oh man, he almost had it and tossed it forward accidentally. Because he didn't have it, and then it went forward. So here we go. Raiders have the ball at the 26. Play action fake. Looking. Watch out. On the run. Perry with the quickness. Spin maneuver. Madden style. To the 18. Oh, baby. Looking good, Mr. Carter. Yeah, that's good for you, Manson. It's a good start for you. We're in the first quarter. First quarter, Samuel. First quarter. Here we go. So it's 8-yard run and 2nd and 2. Hands it up top, turns the corner. First down to the 10. Boom. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Raiders just like that. That is crazy. Weishauer out there. Weishauer on that run. Oh, baby. And, oh, man, the snap. He gets sacked. The ball's loose. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Still going. Somebody's trying to jump on it. I think the Raiders finally got it back. That could have went to anybody. Perry drops the ball, and that's bouncing around, kicking it around. Crazy stuff. Oh, he went to hand it off. Oh, he popped it out when he was sacking him. That ball is way out. Perry gets up, scrambles to get it. Nope, bopped away. Then another player tries to get it, and then boom, 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 boom. And finally, the Raiders go and recover. Man, the Ravens could have got that one back, but nope. It goes the Raiders' way, but they back them up to the 26. So it's 2nd and goal at the 26-yard line. Jeez Louise.
Put the bunny back in the box.
And Perry steps up, throwing it up top, hits his man, into the end zone. Boom! Another touchdown for the Raiders. Unbelievable. Shabble. Shabble. Oh, baby. 13-0. Raiders. Bang. Whew. Adios, catch you later. Thanks for coming out.
Hi, Mama Rhino.
No, she is in there. There she is. And extra point coming. And looks no good. No, they gave it to it's good? Oh, it didn't look good to me. But 14-0. Wham to the bam. Holy crap. They said that they made it. Man, throws a strike over the middle. Did not see that happening. Did not see that happening. Shabble. Shubber. Hit that like button, Rhino Nation. 14-0 it is. And now that should be updated. No, it still didn't do it. Update the scoreboard, you fools. I'm trying to update it, but it's not going. They don't have it ready. They have it on the screen. There we go. Finally. Took them their sweet time to get it going on the websites. So 14-0 Raiders. Wow. 2 turnovers and then 2 touchdowns. Man, that is impressive. Things are really going the Raiders' way. Manson was spot on. He's taking the Raiders plus 3.5. Small amounts. Raiders may win if lucky. 2 turnovers and turning them to 2 touchdowns. I don't know what you could say about that, Manson. How am I doing today? The Rhino Nation. The weather in Colorado, I opened the door before and I was like, ick, muggy, blah. Don't like this weather. I am ready for October weather. I am ready. Enough of this hot nonsense. So it'd be 1st and 10 for the Ravens at their own 30, going right to left. How's the weather by you, Samuel? How's the weather by you? All right, here we go. Motion up top. Shotgun. Oh, offsides on the defense. You better blow that one dead. The full-on attack unevaded to the quarterback. So that should be 5 yards. So it'll be 1st and 5 because I didn't see the offense move, but we'll see. Neutral zone. It's hot. It is hot. I bet it is in Mississippi. I bet it is there, Samuel. Pretty crazy. All right, 1st and 5, 6.5 left in the quarter. All right, motion going up top. And hands it off for 2. 2nd and 3 coming up. Is that Rodney? Rodney on the run. What up, Steve from New Hampshire? Rise and shine. Glad to see ya. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Is it afternoon? It is afternoon on the East Coast. It is 12:20. I covered that first game. I was up early, and I got about like a 25-minute nap and dozed off, which was nice. Got a little bit of a nap before, so we're doing all right. We are in game 2 of 3. CFL tonight, people. All right, under center for the Tabor, offset I formation. Hands it off, going up top. Trying to get to the outside. Ooh, might have been a horse collar, might have been shoulder. I don't see the flag as Rodney goes down. Bam. Currently 80 degrees and sunny in the New Hampshire. All right. I don't know the exact temperature over here. I don't want to know. I want to stay inside in my ice box here in my Colorado apartment. Man, oh man, great start for the Raiders. They got to be pumped. The Raiders. I'm already in CFL mode for tonight. Motion. It stays back down low. Drops back. Looking. Slants to the middle. Hits him at 1st down. Pass midfield to the 47. 1st down. Stanley coming through. Stanley Malik to the Stanley. He's the main guy here for the Ravens, that's for sure. That is for show. All right, inside Raiders territory. Here we go. And takes a snap, pitches it down low, trying to get to the outside. Raiders there, nope. And he turns the corner, gets to the 40. About 6 yards on the run by the 3 and 3, Mr. Rodney. Just got home from a beautiful walk this morning. Maybe I'll have to do that at halftime. I'll have to take a walk at halftime. I didn't do that for the first game. Good decision there, Steve. While walking, listen to the Rhino for the first game. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, 2nd and 4. Ravens at the 40. Motion up top from the running back. The flat is covered. Tabor on the run. Gets away down low. First down, 35-30, 25, and out of bounds. Tabor doing it with his legs. Steve enjoying the weekend so far. 2 weeks left of vacation for the Rhino. And then it's back to work. 2 weeks left. 2 weeks from tomorrow. 2 weeks from tomorrow. I got to do something. I got to go away for a few days. I keep saying it. I must do it. All right. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Join the Rhino Nation. Let's get going. We need 4 more subscribers to get to 2740. Almost there. Almost at the 2740. Does Giants fan like the Raiders? Giants fan's a Panthers fan. And the Panthers got smashed. Panthers got smashed. She roots for the Panthers in the UFL and the ELF. I forget which team she goes for in the Canadian Football League. I feel like it might be the Ticats. But I don't know. Maybe the Lions. Who knows? Alright, trip 3 is on the clock here in the first. 14-0. Raiders on top. Injury, I guess. And that's they're off the field. Yep, I'll be back to school on August 4th. It's true. August 4th. The kids don't start to the 16th, but we got professional development for like a week and a half. And takes a snap, runs it up top. Design sneak by the Tabor, getting to the 20 right at the danger zone. At the danger zone, highway to the danger zone, danger zone. Russell to the Tabor. All right, so we got 6 on that little run. Got to get to the 16 for a first down. Going under center. No, he's dropping back. Running backs on both sides in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands it off up top. Running it all the way. Cuts back in. Jumps over a player to the 15, 13-yard line. First down. Bada bada bing. Bada bada boom. Is that Polar on the run? Polar. What's up, Hawkins? Sleeping in, I see. Welcome in, buddy. Welcome back. Joining us on the vertical side. School starts on the 14th or the 15th or 16th, something like that. They start on the Thursday, the week after. Thursday. Steve. And runs it up the middle to the 8. Polar gets about 4. Cashing out on the Raiders with 50% profit. All right. Nice. Yeah, because the Ravens should come on back. That's actually pretty good. Pretty good there, Manson. Pretty good. And hands it off of the middle again, grinding to the 5. So it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Ravens. Closer and closer. Rodney on the carry. What was the last day of school? The 23rd was the last day. May 23rd. 23rd or 24th, something like that. And the QB sneak close to a first down. They're probably going to give it to him. Good stuff, Manson. Keep on cruising. Keep on winning. And now you're going to go and turn it around and put it on the Ravens. All right, so it's going to be first and goal for the Ravens as this first quarter is winding down. It's been a quick one, and it's only 14-0. Only. 2-1-0, and that's the end of the first quarter. And there it is. Now they blow it dead. End of the first. There it is, people. 1 quarter down. Raiders on top, but the Ravens about to score a touchdown to cut the lead to 1. Cut the lead to 1 touchdown. Make sure you guys check out my social links in my channel profile and social links and affiliate links. Check it out, check it out, check it out. Lots of good stuff in there. My social media accounts, no big deal. All right. Got it. All good there, Steve. All to the good. All right, there we go. And they're showing some highlights. All right, we're back. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. One last thing. I forgot to do it in the whole first quarter. My bad. Well, you guys, it doesn't matter to you guys, but it helps me out on this side. All right. Let's see the Ravens score a touchdown, make it a lot closer, because this should be a game. I do not see the Raiders continuing to run away with this one. So the Ravens should make it interesting right here, getting a touchdown. The Raiders. Ba-da-da, Steve's #1 in points right now. Those 2 turnovers is huge. The Ravens had the ball 9 minutes to the just under 6 minutes for the Raiders, but the short field, both times on those turnovers, made it easy peasy to the lemon squeezy. All right, here we go. First and goal, Rodney in the backfield to the right side. In the shotgun. And taking the snap. Hands over the middle. Pounds it through. Bang! Rodney's in there. Touchdown, Rodney. Boom. Bang! Let's go. 14-6, closing the gap. All right. Extra point is coming. Interesting. The best thing since wrestling. Infesting in your kids' ears and nesting. Come on, adjust the scoreboard, sucker. Refresh, enhance. Ravens on the board. There we go. It's much more fun with these games are competitive. Right you are. When's the next live stream start time, Samuel? We got 7 o'clock Eastern time. The Saskatchewan Rough Riders versus the BC Lions. The extra point was good. It's 14-7. Raiders on top. And they're taking their sweet time. I guess that the website is sleeping as well. It needs a cup of coffee. Ravens plus 5.5. You switched. Ooh, that's a good one. Ravens getting 5.5 on this game. There we go. Finally it updated. I have to just keep refreshing. Got it. Alright, cool. Balls on the return. There's a flag on the play. Holding. Holding it is. Bring them back. They love the holds. Love it.
What have I done?
Now, Manson's going to be a master over there. Cashes out one and gets a good line on the other, even though they're down by 7 right now, which would make it 1.5 for you, getting those 5.5 points. You know it, Samuel. You know it. This game looks like drew a much bigger crowd than the first one. Yeah, it's like double the crowd right now. They have it more spread out. Instead of going between the 40s, it goes all the way between the 10s, where it's actually packed out. So that is good to see. All right, here we go from the 15. Motion down low, running back to his right. Takes the snap, hands it off down low, and gets the yard chopped out of bounds. Who is that? Is that Hasselvante? All right, here we go. They didn't even give him a yard. It looked like he had a yard, but nope. Not today. You're out. Catch you soon there, Samuel. Catch you soon. Oh, fakes it. Going deep up top. Man-to-man coverage. Safety coming over for the interception. Is this an interception? Did he get both feet in? The Ravens celebrating like they got it. Come on, announcer. Tell me. You're closer. You're there. What are the Zebras saying? They're spotting at the 45. It might be an interception by the Ravens. They didn't bite on the shoulder fake. Lets it rip. Underthrown. Safety comes over. Makes the grab. One. He didn't get the other foot down. He hopped. The ruling on the field's an interception. But Coleman has the pick, but there's only 1 foot in bounds. And when he was coming down, the hand touched out of bounds. Unless it was a hop. It might have been a hop on that 1 foot, actually. Maybe that's what they're calling? Let me see if that right foot touched twice. Got it? No. The hand is out of bounds. It's only 1 foot. It wasn't a hop. So this should be... So they're reviewing that as we're a minute into the second quarter. We got a booth review with the Zebras. That does not look good to me. So it should turn to incomplete. As the Zebras running to the Zebra zone. La 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 la. Okay, let's refresh. Maybe they're challenging for not an interception. Maybe can they challenge for a PI, defensive pass interference, included in the challenge? I don't know if they can do that. But don't know if they're going to be able to get that going. Yeah, it should be. They should change this to incomplete. The first foot stepped on the other player. Out of bounds. They're changing it to incomplete. There we go.
Put the bunny back in the
No
box.
interception. Incomplete. I gotta change that interception on the screen. All right, 3rd and 10 for the Raiders. Here we go. Perry over the middle, too high, incomplete, bad pass. Bad pass. He had Schneider over the middle, but no can do. Forget it. And the Raiders will have to punt it away. Punt it away. There we go. All right. All right. All right. You're hoping it would have been a Ravens ball. Oh, well, but they got to punt it to him, so they'll get it. And returning it from the 46 to the 40. Jumping over a player, but taken down at the 38. So still amazing field position for the Ravens. So no interception, but still some good stuff. So all is well. Raiders are the Raiders again. So amazing field position. Amazing field position for the Ravens. So it's just like they had the interception. Just like they had it. It might actually be closer after that punt return. They actually gained yards. So it still worked with the nice return there by Moore. All right, so Ravens already in great position to score some points. And they're at the 38 officially. Okay, going left to right. All right, it's not navy blues, they're blacks. The blacks and the teal. That's what it is for the Ravens. And hands it off and grinding through the middle for a gain of 3 to the 35 by number 33, Mr. Rodney. The Raiders are going to Raider there, Manson. Raiders going to Raider. Fumbling, stumbling, bumbling Raiders. Well, they got those 2 turnovers to 2 touchdowns. So that's why they're on top of Munich. Where you at, Munich? All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. They only gave him a 2 spot. And high snap rolling out up top. Pump fake, nowhere to go. Running, and on the run. And gets about 6. Sliding down, slow to get up. And a flag on the play. They're going to call roughing the passer because he was sliding. Didn't even look like they even hit him. But apparently they did because he's hurt. Unless he's flopping. LeBron style. Soccer style. The soccer players started all this nonsense. Personal foul. Slamming him for 15. Bam. An extra 15. Yikes. Man, oh man, they can't get Tabor. They had him rolling out. He cuts back. He's just running around like crazy. Oh, that is so weak sauce call. That's like, he barely touched him. Barely touched him. Okay. All right. So automatic first down. One more light to the big 2-0. Let's go. All right, inside the danger zone at the 15. And hands it off up top. Trying to squeeze through. Getting to the 11. 4 yards on the run. 4 yards on the run. Rodney again. It was Rodney. Rodney. 3 minutes into the second. 14-7 Raiders. Ravens driving, trying to tie this bad boy up. Here we go. Football, people. And hands it up the middle, trying to bounce the outside, cuts inside to the 4 and a first down. First and goal. Rodney coming through. Bam. Wham and bam. Look at the sticker still on there. Or is that just part of the football? Is the barcode just in there? Or is it on the football? Don't know if that comes off. Can't get it off. Can't get it off. First and goal for the Ravens. Shotgun. Running backs on both sides. Now this is going to bother me. Hands it off. Oh, double reverse. Listen to Philly special. Throws to the quarterback. Got him! The Philly special turns it into gold. Tabor catching the touchdown pass. And this game's going to be tied after the extra point. What is happening? The Philly special out there in Tirol for the Ravens. Man, Malik Stanley tossing it to Tabor for the touchdown. Beautiful. Man, it's like a double reverse pitch, and Tabor wide open for the touchdown. Extra point should tie it up. The Ravens got 7 there, Steven. They got it. They got it. As the extra point is coming. Waiting, just keep waiting, just keep waiting. Kick the extra point. Snap, hold, kick. And wide right, and there's a flag on the play. Yellow laundry out there. See what that is. That was a sweet play, right, Benson? Sweet play. I bet you're loving it. Tied this game up. Is this thing? I feel like it's in the football. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. And they're going to go for 2 at the 1 now? Can't tell if that comes off. Can't get it. I can't get it. Are they going to go for a 2 now? Unsportsmanlike conduct. And I think they're going for 2. Might as well. Try to take this lead by 1. Offsides. All right. They're going for the 2 at the 1. Oh, baby. You'd still kick the 1 there, Manson. Offset I formation. Pitches it. Goes up the middle. And second effort. That's close. Hard to tell. Zebra's not giving it to him. Stanley can't get in there. He doesn't get in. What? He didn't get in there. Stopped. Doesn't get it. Wow. The Ravens down by 1. How about that? Interesting. Man, oh man. Almost. Let me see that again. Oh, they're showing the Philly special. The Philly special was special. Oh, snap. Snap doodle. Yeah, New Hampshire's got it for the rest of the year. And including the playoffs. So this is what, week 10 of 14. So, but week 12, nobody's playing week 12. Oh, the Ravens are challenging. They're challenging that. Let's see here. I mean, week 10 week 11, and that is week 12, August 2nd and August 3rd. Oh, wow, I have nothing going on Sunday, August 3rd before I go back to school. Interesting. Oh, man. You think it broke the plane? I can't tell from this angle. I can't tell. Not a good angle. Man, that one on the bottom right has the best one. Not that one. Not that one either. Can't tell from these angles. I don't think I'll be able to change it. They got crappy camera views, camera angles. Manson says it crossed the plane, but I can't see anything. I do not see it. Zebra's looking at this a long time. They don't have any good angles. No good angles. On the Roy on the field stands. The try is no good. Wow, this guy is one interesting zebra, or non-interesting zebra, if you know what I mean. Was that lightning out there? I saw some lightning. Oh, yeah, thunderstorm. I saw the lightning bolts. The lightning bolt out there. I guess it's not super close because they got this game still going on. Too early to go for 2, but they moved it to the 1, so the data probably says to go for it if it's at the 1. And returning best at 20, 25, 30. Up top, Walls to the 31. All right. Yeah, this is super annoying with the with having to refresh. Bum. So it's 14-13. Raiders still up by 1. All right, so I'm not going to refresh till after the next score. How many games are left? This is week 10. And runs it up top and gets about 2. There's 14 weeks and then playoffs. But week 12, nobody plays. So after this weekend, you have week 11, 13, and 14. So 3 more sets of games and then the playoffs. 2 weeks of playoffs. And then the championship game. So it's like 5 weeks, and then the European League of Football Championship. So it's like 6 weeks left, including all the playoffs and the championship. The one lone championship game runs out the middle to the 40. So it'll be 3rd and 1, Hasavanta, coming on through. The Hasavanta. Boom. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. But then again, you really don't want to get up at 4:30 a.m. to watch football. Said no one ever. Everybody wants to wake up and watch football. How amazing would it be if we had 5 a.m. football for the NFL? You would love it. I'd love it. Mimosas and football, glorious times. Runs it up the middle, gobbled up by the Ravens. Not going anywhere. 3.5 for the Raiders, and then we'll have to punt it away as we got about 9 minutes left in the second. The Raiders collapsing here in the second quarter. All Raiders in the first, all Ravens in the second. $60 for 6 more weeks. $10 a week. Or maybe just the playoffs for $15 or something. All right, here we go. Under center, 4th and 1. And hands up the middle. Oh, and he grinds ahead for 2. Just enough. Boom, the Raiders moved the sticks. That was big time. That was huge. The Hasavanta. Zahasavanta. All right, 8 minutes left in the second quarter. At the 42, Perry looking, stepping up, spin maneuver, gets away, breaks another sack, and take it down at the 41. Bam, he tried so hard. That was a lot of work there by Perry. A lot of work. Hard to take this guy down. Hard to take him down. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12. Shotgun, running back to the right. Swings it down low, bounces it to him and completes. Terrible pass. Terrible. It's going to Sullivan, incompletes. Yeah, baseball on TV sucks. It sucks. Playoff baseball? I didn't really watch playoff baseball last year either. I don't even think I watched the World Series. The Dodgers-Yankees, didn't watch it. Yeah, I'm not much of a baseball fan anymore. It's gone way downhill for me. Way downhill. Football, hockey, and basketball on my list. Baseball, no more. It's too bad because I could build up a following with baseball, but it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Too many players on the defense.
What have I done?
Give him a free 5-er, 3rd and 7 after that. And they're stopping the game due to the weather. Oh no! I saw the lightning bolt like a few minutes ago, and now they're stopping the game due to the thunderstorms. Oh man, the thunderstorms have come too close to the stadium. I think it's like within 10 miles, and they gotta hold off on the game as the teams will be going to the locker rooms. Ravens and Raiders. Oh no. Oh no. Haha. And this ain't ideal time for a snack. Let's hop out of this game. Let's go to the other game. There's another game on right now. Let me see. We got the Frankfurt Galaxy at the Cologne Centurions. 3 to 4 hours usually. Oh no. Oh man, there's no need to cover this. That's why I didn't cover this game. There's no need for me to cover this game. The Frankfurt Galaxy's up 54-3 over the Centurions. Brutal. As that's in the third quarter. I'm not covering that. That's just nonsense. 54-3. 54-3. Yeah, I'll put that up there for you. This is the score of the other game. Bam. Sheesh. Man, oh man. That's just crazy. I can't even watch this game. That's just insane. Insane. Alright, let me go back and see what's happened to the other game. This 54-3 blowout. The Centurions are so bad, man. So bad. All right, let's see what they're going to say with the Ravens game. Man, that's right upon them. It's not raining, but the thunder and lightning, making it a disaster. Time for a new paper until the IFL starts, or this resumes. Oh, they have to play for 55 minutes for it to count. We got 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first. Not looking good. Not looking good. Well, I'll stick around for a few, see what they say. Otherwise, we might have to shut down this stream. Or should I just put it on pause? Frankfurt and Cologne from original NFL Europe. Yep. And the Cologne Centurions are bad. So bad this year. Frankfurt Galaxy's holding their own, but, man. Let me see. Let's see if they put anything on the website about the information. Galaxy's 3-5, so I thought they were 4-4. 0-9 Centurions. Oh, 0-8 Centurions. Yeah, they're going 0-9. Well, let's take a look ahead. Tomorrow morning, what are we covering? We got the Nordic Storm going to Berlin to take on the Thunder. That's at 7 o'clock Eastern Time in the morning. So I'll be covering that. The 7-0 Storm versus the 3-5 Thunder. The Bravos are taking on the Mercenaries. The Mercenaries still winless, so they're going to get shellacked. The Rhine Fire taking on the Hamburg Sea Devils. The Fire should destroy them, because it's 4-4 Fire versus 2-6 Sea Devils. Yeah, match interrupted. Bad weather. No info yet. And then I'm covering the Paris Musketeers that are 5-3 against the 6-2 Stuttgart Surge. So we got the Storm and the Thunder, which should be this game, but that's tomorrow. Storm and Thunder. And then the Musketeers and the Surge. Just noticed the Ferris wheel. Yep. I saw that a little while ago. There's a Ferris wheel. Yeah, then there's also the Enthroners of the Lions tomorrow, but the Lions should smash them. 4-4 Lions gets the winless Enthroners. Still 3 teams with no wins through 9 weeks. And I don't see any of those teams winning this week. Let's check ahead to next week, week 11, before the bye week for everybody. The Vikings going to smash Enthroners, so they still won't get a win. They should go to 0-10. The Centurions against the Musketeers, that should drop the Centurions to 0-10. Man. And then the Raiders versus the Bravos, that should be a good one. Right now they're both 5-3. But that should be a good one next week. Oh, man. I guess I got to cover the Vikings beating down the Enthroners next Saturday morning. And then the Raiders and the Bravos. And then Sunday next week, Storm and Galaxy could be okay. Panthers and Ravens, maybe that'll be decent. Lions and Mercenaries. Mercenaries going to lose again. And they should go to 0-9. And they got to make up a game against the Storm. So that'll bring them to 0-10. The Thunder are playing the Fire next week. That could be a close game. And then the Sea Devils and the Surge. That'll be a blowout. So I guess the Thunder and the Fire next week. Storm and the Galaxy. Okay. Yeah, there's only like 2. There's usually only like one good game per time slot. No, supposedly one good game. Good morning, Cameron. What's going on? Bam. Manson says the Surge are going to win. Surge to the game. What, tomorrow? Tomorrow. The Surge against the Musketeers. They're gonna win. Surge and Musketeers. All right. I'm hearing good things about Paris, but the game I covered, they didn't look so great. So, and then week 12, they still have us the bye week. They still haven't picked the time for the Storm and the Mercenaries to make up that game. Week 13 after the bye, Thunder versus Enthroners. Thunder should smash them. Surge Centurions. Surge should smash them. Panthers and Vikings, a rematch. Vikings will shellac them again. The Vikings are home after the bye. The Musketeers and Mercenaries. They're telling about the delay. They said 18 to 20 minute delay, and it's already been a few minutes, so it could return in 13 minutes. So we'll see what they say in 13 minutes. We'll hang around for a few. Otherwise, we might have to give this one the big ugly axe. Just on by, before you go to the grocery store, what are you going to get? What are you getting, Cameron? Your Sea Devils are trash to their new brand? Yeah, they're trash. Got to jump on the Storm bandwagon. I started before the season started, people. And I didn't even know they had Jadrian Clark and Glenn Tunga, both MVPs the last few years, winning it for the Rhine Fire. I just took it because they were new to the league and I didn't know who to pick. So I'm like, it's my first year doing it. I'll cover the Storm and root for the Storm. So I got pretty lucky on that account. Pretty lucky. But then the Sea Devils playing the Nordic Storm. Storm should crush them. Bravos Ravens. That's going to be a good one. Ooh. Oh, that's the same time as the Sea Devils and the Storm. But the Bravos and Ravens are the better game. But I want to see the Storm. Man, oh man, that sucks. I have a decision to make in a few weeks. The Galaxy and the Lions. And that's a close one. The Raiders and the Fire, another good one. I'll cover that game. And the last week, week 14, let's see if any of these winless teams are going to get a win. The Surge versus the Enthroners. Nope. Enthroners are going to go winless. They're going to go 0-12, I think, the Enthroners. Then you got the Ravens, Panthers. Then we got Musketeers, Vikings. Ooh, that's a good one. I want to cover that one. Or the Ravens, Panthers. So we'll see where they're heading with their the next few weeks. But the Musketeers, Vikings, the last week of the season might be a good one. Sea Devils versus Thunder. Bravos versus Galaxy. Okay. Mercenaries versus Lions. Mercenaries aren't winning. And Centurions versus the Raiders. I don't think any of these teams are going to get, the winless team's going to get a win. They're not playing each other. So no one's forced to get a win. So the Mercenaries, Centurions, and the Enthroners all might go winless. And I would say that's actually a high probability. With the way that they're playing, I don't see any of those three teams. That's so bad. A 16-team league, 3 teams are going to go 0-12. Technically, the Mercenaries might go 0-11 if they cancel that game. Or they might have to forfeit, making it 0-12 if they can't agree on a time. Perhaps, I don't know. I haven't seen that happen before, so we'll see. And then the Storm and Fire week 14 should be a good way to end the season. The Fire probably be fighting for a playoff spots. First time for everything. The Rhino Nation double stream. Oh man. Would I be able to do a double stream? I could try it. I could try that new brand. That would be, I don't know how I would get the screen going. I'd have to see what I can do. But man, that would be intense. I get both of them up there and then bouncing back and forth between those games. A double stream of the ELF, that would be something. I don't know if I can get the I gotta see if I can get 2 streams on at once with the software. I don't know if that's possible, but I'd have to check that out. All right, let's see what's happening with the playoffs right now. Oh, they still have the Vikings and the Ravens as the bye teams. And right now it's the Raiders versus the Storm in the wild card. The Musketeers at the Surge for the other wild card. And the Vikings and the Ravens would take on the winners of those games. But I still think the Storm are going to cruise their way to finding that bye. But the Vikings keep winning, and the Ravens, if they come back and win this game, then they're still on the top. But the Storm are 1 game back because they're missing a game, and they're undefeated. So if they stay undefeated, how do you not give them the bye? They have to get the bye because the Raiders and Vikings both have 1 loss. So that should happen if the Storm keep on cruising. Just got to pay attention to that last week of the season. I think it's the biggest challenge for the Storm because the Fire almost took down the Storm a few weeks ago. So we'll see. The Storm might need to win that one week 14 to get that bye, and that would be pretty intense. Pretty intense. All right, so we're going to keep hanging on here. We'll get the updates in a moment to see what's cooking with this game. Still weather delay. One day in the summer, a 24-hour stream. Not yet. Not yet there, Cameron. I feel like I need a bigger following before I do a 24-hour stream. And then I guess it would have to be like a 2 12-hour stream, something like that. I would do it. It's just I would think I would need more of a following to make it worth it. But yeah, I would have to see. Like what? We could just watch movies or something together and go from movie. We pick a channel and we just go. We pick like a whole bunch of movies to watch that are on like YouTube TV on demand, and then I just go pop from movie to movie. That'd be pretty cool, actually. That'd be pretty cool. So a few more minutes, they'll give us an update on this game. The fans are still in the stands, at least a bunch of them. And the ball is... Oh, I thought it was soaked. Okay. Let's see what the Zebras have to say. The Zebras running back onto the field. He's got something to say. Oh, the players coming back on the field. So the Ravens coming back out there. All right. Let me refresh the pages. Okay. So they're going back to the sidelines. So we should be able to start up again in a moment or two. Stretch it out, people. Raiders stretch on the sideline, jogging it up. Stretch those hammies. And the Ravens down the bottom of the screen, stretching out, jogging in place, moving back and forth to get back in the rhythm to continue this game here in the second quarter. A little bit past the halfway point, I believe. So we had about a 20-minute delay. I was like, this game might end early. But no. And this game is actually going to take longer due to the rain delay. We don't usually get too many rain delays in football. Baseball, you get a bunch. Football, not so much. But the Thunder, Lightning, they got to shut it down. What are some ideas there, Cameron, for a 24-hour stream? Only thing I can think of right now, movies would be a good thing to cover. I could cover more. I can cover stuff with like football cards. What else? I feel like that would take quite a while, and I have a small space here to really do the football card stuff. But we'll see. Gotta go now. Going out and about. Cool, cool, cool. Enjoy there, Giants fan. Enjoy. 24-hour stream. Man, I'd be exhausted. How many people have done 24-hour streams on YouTube? There can't be that many. It's wild. Wild, wild, wild. That does seem like something interesting. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Get this game up and going. It's a 14-13 lead for the Raiders on top of the Ravens. All right, let's go. Kickers kicking on the sideline, rock and roll. All right, Ravens all lined up, stretching it out, jogging around, getting ready. I feel like I need a nap. Need a nap in a little while. You couldn't do a 30-minute stream yourself? Considering a 24-hour stream. Well, Cameron mentioned it. I feel like that's a big thing. But maybe next summer. I'm not doing it this summer. This summer's not happening. Next summer, possibly. I mean, I don't have much of a following. I don't know who would want to come and hang out. I guess there'll be plenty of people popping in and out. But I would need something to do along that time. All right, they're still stretching out. I'll be back in a second. I'll stretch it out too. All right, sorry. I just missed a play. Just missed a play. Of course, I had to run away for a second. And the Raiders have it. Perry with a little screen pass. And gets it to the 48-yard line. My bad, people. We're back. Personal foul on the defense after the play. What the heck? Wow, so slapping on 15 yards and a first down. The Raiders taking it into Ravens territory. Man, oh man. What the heck? Oh, he just goes and hits him in the head with his helmet. What is wrong with people? They're They just let their emotions get involved and can't have that happening. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, here we go with the 36-yard line, right to left in the pistol for Perry. And high snap, hands over the middle. Hasselvanta to the 30, gets about 6 on the run. Hasselvanta. Bow now now. Bow now now. Injury timeouts. I don't see who's down. Who's injured? Who's injured? Man. I don't know. They're not showing the injured player. They're showing Perry talking to the coaches on the sideline, but not the injured player. 6:15 left in the second quarter because of the thunderstorm delay holding us back 20 minutes. That's why this game is a little bit longer. Little bit longer, people. All right. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 from the 30. Driving on these Ravens. Trying to extend their 1-point lead. 13 unanswered points to the Ravens. Swings it up top. Too far in front of them. Incomplete. Sullivan can't make the grab. A little bit off the mark by Perry. Don't like that throw. Not the best accuracy there. Anthony Richardson accuracy, which is not good for business. Not good. It ain't good. Bum, 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 bum. All right. 3rd and 4. 6 minutes left in the first half. And hands it off. And he's going to be close to the sticks. He might be a few inches short. They might give it to him. Wiseauer on the run. Yeah, 24-hour stream has got to be better for next year. We got to try to keep building up a following. A little bit of a following so that some people watch. And they gave it to him. Just enough for a first down, moving the sticks. Raiders drive continues at the 26-yard line. Boom, boom, boom. Pistol formation. High snap, hands it off. Going up top, round the outside, to the 20. So 6 yards on the run. You couldn't commit to a full 24 hours because you're a wuss. Yeah, I would probably fall asleep. I wonder if I'd be able to do that, actually. Like, in the middle of the stream, maybe I start up, like, I go 12 hours, and then I start the next one, and I start it with taking a nap at the desk for a few hours, and then wake up and do whatever else. That'd be interesting. All right, 2nd and 4, right to left, shotgun, what about to the right? Tighter formation, blitzing 5. Boom, runs over the running back, throws it in the end zone, off the mark, incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Trying to go to Sullivan again in the end zone. They had him open. Throw is off the mark. As they show the rain coming down out there. But don't see it in the stadium. 4.5 left in the first half. Oh, wow. They said Perry, since he's taken over, they've scored every time. Scored a touchdown every time they reach the red zone. And they're at the 19-yard line right now. 3rd and 4. Hands it off of the middle. And, he only gets 3. It'll be 4th and 1. Can't get that first down, but they're going to go for it. They will go for it. Rhino, charge. What up, JC? The Raging Rhino. That's time for another channel, my man, JC. Time for another channel. The Raging Rhino. The Rhino rages on. Like and subscribe, people. Listen to the JC. JC knows what's up. So it'll be 4th and 1.5 for the Raiders. Shotgun. He's going to throw it. Throws over the middle. Bang. Hits his man. First down to the 10. To the 9er. First down. First and goal. Oh, baby. The Raiders coming on through. Schneider with the catch. Schneider getting the first down. Schneider bringing them closer and closer to the end zone to kick the door down. And throws to the middle. Bam! Makes the play in the end zone. Tosses the football into the stands. Let's go. Schaberl again. Schaberl, the second one of the day. Oh, baby. 20-13. Raiders on top. On top. Bang! Let's go. All right. And the extra point will make this an 8-point lead, 21-13, if they get this bad boy. And the noisemaker, snap, hold, kick. Got it. So 21-13. Raiders on top. Raiders on top. They got to adjust the extra points. That's what they're behind on. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Come on, fix the screen, you bozos. You can do this. Just keep waiting. Just keep waiting. Just keep waiting. Man, Schaberl's all pumped up. The cheerleaders are pumped up. Trying to get this crowd all pumped up. After that delay, the Raiders go and continue that drive. Score that touchdown up by 8. We got a game. And the kickoff is coming. There we go. Now the extra point's on there. And now the extra point's on there. All right, returning it from about the 3, left to right, past the 20-25 to the 27 by more. All right, let's go, peoples. Let's go. Coming closer and closer to halftime. Then I'll go take a walk because we don't have thunderstorms out here. We don't have any thunder and lightning. There's no rain. Stretch out the legs at the half. 3 minutes till halftime. What time we got? Been almost an hour and a half. Yeah, this game is a little bit behind. It's going fast, but the rain delay held it up a bit, that's for sure. What up, Eric Wallace? What's going on? Wallace in the building. And the Ravens run up the middle for 3 to the 30. What's up, Eric? What's happening? I did have a great birthday the other day. Went out a couple times. Had some good food, some beverages. Injured Rodney. Rodney's still down? Uh-oh. That's not good. Not good. Not a bad game. Yeah, this is gonna come down to the wire as they show the leaders of the cheer on the sideline. Cheering it up out there. Cheer it up. Now they're showing the fans all dressed in the whites. Well, a lot of them. I got an NFL hoodie on. Munich Ravens shirt. Another jersey. Polk High. Is that an Al Bundy? That guy's an Al Bundy t-shirt on with the Polk High. That's classic. Not much. It's actually 7:30. You're in Italy? You're on vacation? 7:30. Nice. You lucky, lucky, lucky bum. Eric is so lucky. Living it up in Italy. That is amazing. And Tabor on the designed run of the middle. First down, gets 8. moving the chains. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning. What's going to go quick? 206, 205, 204. They're going to try to run a play. 3, 2. They snap it. They do run a play. Pitches it up top. The Raiders there are going to gobble him up. And might have got a face mask, or was that his jersey in the front? Smashing him down. Hobson getting him way behind the line. See, they rush things, they run it, and get stuffed. So that does not work. I was wondering for years, why don't they run a play before the 2-minute warning like that? And that apparently is why. Or like the end of the quarter, why they don't run a quicker play. But don't do it, and we're at the 2-minute warning. Eric in Italy, that is amazing. Amazing. Lucky little fella. Yeah, 1:57 on the clock. Quick little 2-minute warning. And we'll cruise till halftime before I go take a mini walk. Little exercise, no big deal. NBD. You would not want to run into Hobson in a dark alley. Facts. Facts there, Steve. All right. I thought they were coming back quickly for that 2-minute warning, and now I feel like they're taking a little break. I was like, wow, that was the quickest 2-minute warning ever. As they showed the little Ferris wheel. Oh, the cheerleaders with tons and tons of back springs, whatever you call them. Pretty cool. Who can't do a back spring? Everybody and their grandma can do one of those little back springs. I don't even know if that's the right name for it. I don't know. I am not Mr. Gymnastics. That's all I know. All right. Let's get it done. Almost halfway through this game, people. We just got the Rough Riders and the Lions left tonight. 21-13 back in action. Raiders on top. Ravens with the ball. See if they can close that 8-point gap. Second and 18 for the Ravens. All right, here we go. And takes a snap, low snap, but he's got it. Tabor looking, nobody open, running out to the right side, turning the corner on the run, and gets to the 40. So it'll be 3rd and 8 or so, I believe. 3rd and 8. Oh my God, stop it, you guys. Ridiculous. Enough of that nonsense. All right, here we go at their own 38. 3rd and 10, rather. 3rd and 10. Running back to his left. Tabor takes the snap. Might have been a false start. They didn't call it. And knocked away, incomplete. Double covered. Had a chance for an interception. But Maddox on the breakup. Huzzah! There we go. So $1:46 on the clock, and the Raiders will get the ball back. Get that ball back, people. No, I don't want that. All right. Delay a game? Delay of game on the Ravens. Well, they not want to go to halftime? They want to punt the ball? All right. That's good. Okay, that's better. All right. Oh, that's not a delay game. They called a timeout before the delay game, the Ravens, apparently. Because that's what they have on the screen. All right, come on, peoples. Come on. You know it's not a TV timeout. Might as well get this done. Get it done, Zo. 4th and 10. Punted away from his own 27. High snap. Oh, and it's blocked! Oh, no, he didn't. Did he get a little bit of it? As it bounces inside the 20, the 15 to the 12. He must have nipped that. That looked like he got a little piece of it. Oh, man. That could have been a shellacking. Man, I thought the Raiders really had that one super blocked. Maybe he got the smallest little touch on that. How did he miss that then? How is that not like super blocked? He was all over him, ready to smash that. Sheesh. All right, 95 seconds left in the first half. The Raiders coming out there. They're up by 8. Up by 8. And they get the ball to start the third quarter. They will get it in the third quarter as well. So if they can get more points on this drive, watch out. And hands it off, going to the outside up top. And gets to the 20 for a 7 spot, but there's a flag on the play. The wise hour on the run. Holding on the offense, bring them back, drive killer.
What have I done?
So that's not going to be, that's not going to make this a drive for the Raiders. So it's probably going to stay 21-13 going into halftime. But we'll see. Unless the Ravens try to get the ball back with a little bit of time left. .88 seconds left on the clock. The Ravens have 1 timeout left. Raiders have all 3. 1st and 15 at their own 7, going right to left. And hands it off up the middle for maybe a yard to the 8. 2nd and 14, but the clock will wind down. The Ravens not going to call a timeout. Yeah, it is raining a bunch out there. Wasn't before, but it's coming down now. Doesn't look too hard. Not too windy either. But still a little bit wet. Which is also better news for the Ravens. For the Raiders as they're up by 8. Because the field might be sloppy, hard to throw. And the Raiders have the advantage and get the ball. So under a minute to play. Let's go. In the first half. 2nd and 14. Trying to run this all the way out. Takes the snap. Hands it off up the middle to the 12. Gets 4 yards. Bovell on the carry. How about that? Bovell. What number is Bovell? And 12 seconds and winding down. And that takes us all the way to halftime. So that is it. It is 21-13. Raiders on top and halftime. So I'm going to take a quick little break, go take a little walk. I will be back. They don't even need halftime. They had their halftime. They would have their 20-minute break with the rain, the thunderstorm. Right? Am I right? All right. Let me put the screen up there before I run away. Let's get that up there on the horizontal side. Bam. Be right back, people. Check out the socials on my channel profile. The links there for the socials and affiliates. The affiliates links. Check it out. Amazon, eBay, and Matumbo Coffee affiliate links. Check them out, check them out, check them out. Oonch, 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 oonch. Check out those socials and affiliate links, people. And we are back. Back in action. Tuck the Puppy has arrived, and Vince of the Land is back during the halftime break. And McMahon. Bunch of people joining us while I took a halftime break. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Welcome in, welcome back. And Greg is here. Tuck the Puppy saying 38-12. The Vikings axe the Kitty Cats. Axed them. Axed them. Speak of the devil. Go Galaxy. 71-3. The Galaxy destroyed. Who'd they destroy? Wasn't the Centurions? The Mercenaries, right? The Mercenaries. That's who they played. The Mercenaries. I was like, it's one of those winless teams. Enthroners, Centurions, and Mercenaries. McCool in the building. What's up? We're about to start the third quarter. And then we get a nice little break before the Rough Riders and the Lions tonight. So 1.5 done. Still another 1.5 games to go. But we got a good game. We got a close game. I think the Ravens are going to come back and make this pretty interesting. 21-13. Raiders on top. Rain's coming down, but the people must have some cover out there in the stands because they are not wet. They are not drenched. All right, onto the field they go. And the Raiders set to get the kickoff. To return the kickoff, rather. And we got 2 games tomorrow morning. We got the Storm and the Surge. I'm sorry, the Storm and the Thunder. And then we have the Musketeers and the Surge. My bad. The Storm and the Thunder, which we're getting right here now, I guess. Kicking it off, the Raiders returning from the left to the right. From about the 5, past the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, down the sideline, and past the kicker. Oh, he gets caught from behind, tripped up to the 21. Wolves almost returns it all the way to the house, but tripped up from behind. Oh, man, amazing field position to start this second half. No overtime, Greg. There will be no overtime. Don't want it. Don't want to see it. Man, oh man. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so at the 22, here we go. Hands it off. Double reverse. Going up top. Can he get to the outside? No. Bang. What a huge play. Smash him with the 30. Losing 8 yards. There was only one guy to beat, and he comes in and gets the huge TFL. Got him. Got him. Got him. Wow. Wiped him out. Smashing him. Smashing him. No overtime. No. We do not. We don't want that. 2nd and 18. Yikes. Looked like a good play. Had a chance to be a good play, but turned out to be womp. Throws it up top and gets back to the 20, to the 19. 3rd and 9 coming up. 3rd and 9er. Sullivan with the catch. So reasonable 3rd down for the Raiders. With such an amazing field position, points have to get scored here. You would think. All right. In the pistol. 3rd and 7, rather. Interesting. Got to get to the 12. And swings it down low, makes the grab, and skirts to the 11 for a first down, but there's a flag down. Flag down. Horn with the catch. Nice way to kind of like, squid his way there. Illegal player downfield. Back him up 5 yards. 21-13. Raiders on top of the Ravens. I love how you do the little emojis there, Tuck the Puppy, with the Tuck the Puppy in-town scoreboard updates. 21-13. Raiders on top here in the third quarter. 3rd and 12. Mistakes on top of mistakes. All right, from the 24. False start. What are you doing? Oh, man, back him up. It'll be 3rd and 17. Walls brings him in such great field positions. He's got to be like, what are you guys doing? What is this nonsense? What is this nonsense? The left tackle jumping early. Shifted his helmet and then backed up. Had the snap count wrong or something. Something. All right. Here we go. 3rd and 17. Yikes. Perry in the pocket, throwing it down low. Hits his man, sticks landing at the 14. Oh, maybe. All right, so it'll be 4th and 3 after Philip Horn with the catch. Will they go for it? Or are they capable to kick field goals? I don't know. Eagles got their Super Bowl 59 championship rings today. Pow. That is good stuff, Tuck. Good stuff. And they're going to try to kick a field goal, which is just like an extra point. Because they got it at the lined up at the 23-yard line. All right. They can make this a 2-score game. Can this go to 24-13 as they're setting it up? What up, Nash? Welcome in. Welcome in. Field goal attempts coming up. Snap, hold, kick. And boom, it's good. Got it. Had to make sure for confirmation from the Zebras. It was kind of close from my angle. All right. 24-13, Raiders on top. All right. Touchdown Centurions. Oh, was it the Centurions? I thought it was the Mercenaries. Is it Centurions? Let me see. Oh, it is the Centurions. My bad. I thought it was the Mercenaries. 71-10. Yeah, the Centurions are down 71-10. Yikes. Yeah, the Bravos are playing the Mercenaries tomorrow. That's what it is. 71-10 shellacking. All right. Yeah, the screen is up and going. Good. Cool. Didn't think it was going. All right. Here's the return from about the 7-yard line, right to left of the Ravens, to the 26 before Moore is taken down. Field goal for the Raiders. Yep. 71-10. Galaxy over the Centurions. That's insane. Pure insanity. Pure insanity. All right, here we go from the 26. Shotgun, only rushing 4. Over the middle and off the hands. He had him. And incomplete. Novak with the drop. Man, oh man. Alright. I'm back in action. Sorry for the delay. 24-13. Raiders on top. Ravens with the ball. In the shotgun, trips up top. Takes the snap. Looking. Tabor's got time. Pocket collapsing. Gonna roll out to the right side. Trying to get away. Looking downfield. And takes off. Gets the first down to the 38-yard line. The defense line breaks down. Tabor too good on the run. What's going on? Going good out there, Nash? This is game 2 of 3. CFL tonight, Riders and Lions. Get ready, Nash. Get ready. Get ready. Come on, get ready. Are you ready for some football? A CFL party. All right. From the 36, rather, takes a snap, hands it off, finds a crease, and gets about 3 as it closed down on him. Polar on the run, ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. 2nd and 7 for the Ravens. Bum bum. La 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 la. All right. Motion up top to the tight end spots. And takes a snap. Looking. Pocket collapsing over the middle. Bam! Hits him at the 45. To the 40. Driving to the 36. What a play. What a catch. Stanley coming through. Boom. First down. Nice throw there by Tabor. What up, Dylan? What's happening? Covering some lovely European League of Football here in the morning. Oh, here's the emojis for the NHL team. If y'all are curious, possibly. And runs in the middle, stuffed. Works his way for 2 to the 35. Rodney on the run. Rodney on the run. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Rodney on the run. Let's get it done. 2nd and 9er. Shotgun running back to the right. 3 wide, 2 up top. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolling out to the right. Fools the cameraman, not me this time. Checks it down to the running back that he faked it to. Gets the first down, slammed down to the 25. Bang. Move those chains. Ravens driving. Who don't want no tasty beverages? I had a couple last night there, Vince. Maybe tonight's another good night. But we'll have water for now. Staying hydrated. La 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 la, ba bum 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 bum, ba na 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 na. Ravens on the run. We still on vacation there, Vince? I'm pretty sure you are. All right, here we go. Shotgun. And fakes the handoff, swings it up top, and chopped down. Gain of a half of a yard. Not much there for the Ravens. Can't see who that was. They don't show the jersey. They just show like above the jersey. Who was that? Number 9? Sullivan? No. Oh, Okonkwo. Okonkwo, it's a 0. That's what it is. Okonkwo. Man, at the beginning of the season, he was getting a whole bunch of plays, but he only gets his first action here just about halfway through the third quarter. Philippe Okonkwo. Wow. Shocking. Maybe that's why they're losing this game, not getting a Conqueror involved. Tabor on the run of the middle, gets 11 yards in a first down. How did he get through there? Jeez Louise. Showing some support, Charles. Awesome stuff. The Rising Rhino. We must keep rising to the top, my man. We got to keep on rising. We don't rise much for the European League of Football, but it's okay. The CFL, the NFL, UFL, and college football going to bring us up. We're going to rise covering those games, people. Rise on up. All right, at the 14-yard line, inside the danger zone. Under 7 to play in the third. 11-point lead. Throws over the middle, off the hands, bobble, can't hang on. Gets a flag down as that's incomplete. There was a flag when he was bobbling it. Maybe an offensive push-off? I didn't see the push-off, but I feel like that's what it would be. It is pass interference. It must have been a push-off. There it is. Back him up 10 yards.
What have I done?
Man, back him up, then stop. Do I have my alarm set for later? I do. First and 20 for Tabor and the Ravens. They have it at the 24-yard line, just outside the danger zone now. And takes a snap. Looking. He's got time. Stepping into the pocket. Throws it too high. And incomplete. He had his man Stanley. He had him. Stanley was there. And incomplete. Time is the only currency that you use without knowing the balance. Use it wisely. Spot on, Charles. Powerful inspiration. Boom. 2nd and 20 for the Ravens. Vince, you're at the ocean. All right. Got the sunglasses on. Wow, the cheerleaders went and dropped on some jackets. They're getting drenched out there now. Drenched on the sidelines. Ravens crowd pounding those drums. All right, pick up those pom-poms. Let's go. Da-na-na-na-na-na. All right, let's go, people. 2nd and 20. And takes a snap at the 24-yard line. Here we go. Pressure, rolling out to the right, pointing downfield. And gets smashed out of bounds at the 16. Bang, hit high. Popped him out of bounds. 3rd and long coming up for the Ravens. See if the Raiders can hold them to a field goal, which would cut the lead back down to 8. Injured player again. Man, it's like injured players on the last 3 plays. Not good, to say the least. 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. Bum, 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 bum. 6 minutes left in the 3rd. Feel the game is slowing down a little bit now. Slowing down. All right, got to get to the 4 for a first down. Running back to the left. Shotgun snap. Running down low. And throwing it back up top. And incomplete. Too high. If that wasn't too high, that might have been intercepted. Going up top to Okonkwo. We got hit early in the back, but that was way too high. Another bad pass there by Tabor. He's really doing the damage with his legs. Had a couple of good throws, but otherwise not throwing the ball too well. That was already over his head, I think, when he got hit. Slipping around there with the wet field and all the rain. Oh, baby, look at all those emojis. Canucks, the Kraken, the Sharks, the Ducks, the Kings, the Golden Knights, the Mammoth, the Avalanche, the Flames, the Oilers. Field goal attempt, which is like an extra point. Lined up and got him. 3 points on the board, cuts it to 8. 24-16. What else we got? The Jets, the Wild, the Blackhawks, and the Blues. What's the Wild? Is that camping? Oh, the Wilds. It's out in the wild. All right. And the Blues. Okay, those are some good little emojis. All right, let me refresh the page to get the scoreboard going. Didn't adjust yet, but it should adjust in a second. There we are. There we are. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. La 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 la. There's the refreshing page. Good, good, and good. Okay. Alright. I like it, Tuck the Puppy. I like it. So it's a 24-16 game. And this should be huge for the Storm if the Ravens get the big ugly L. And returning from the back of the end zone, running it out of the end zone, 9 yards deep. What the heck? And returns it to the 16. Interesting. Don't know what Maddox was thinking there on the return. That was 9 yards deep, and he didn't even get it cleanly. He was going back and gets the ball. So, should have took the touchback. Don't like it. Bad play. Bad play. Bad. All right, from the 17. Left to right goes Perry. Hands it off and gets 2 to the 19. Tackled right away. Pretty quickly. Vogel on the stop. Vogel. Approaching 5 minutes left in the third. So this is the closest game of the three games so far. There was, a 71-10 shellacking. And, the Panthers got beat down by the Vikings a little while ago. Was it 41-20? And throwing it up top through the hands, incomplete. 3rd and 8 for the Raiders. 3rd and 8. Do not want to go 3 and out. Give the ball back to the Ravens here. Sharble with the miss through the hands. It's going to be tough to catch that ball. It's going to be a little slip and slide out there. Slip and slide. All right. Set up at the 19. Got to get to the 27. And... oh, he wants to change the play, and it was snapped. And luckily it bounces off of him and it right into his hands. Oh, that could have been a huge disaster, a huge fumble. And Perry's like, that's on him. He tried to change something, and they snapped the ball. And then he was going to change it, run back to the other side. Then they snapped it on him. Scary. What a disaster. So it'll be 4th down, and the Raiders will have to punt it away. Flag. And now illegal motion. Back him up. Yikes. So the Ravens going to get good field position with this punt. Most likely. Unless they miss it, it goes bouncing down the field. But assuming it's returnable, this should be good news for the Ravens. High snap, punts it away from about the 5. Foomp. And short kick that bounces to the 45, goes to the other 45, 42, 41, and down. So still good field position. Another flag on the play. What the heck? So good field position for the Ravens, but we got to check in on this flag again. Stop it with the flags. Let's play some football. This is not flag football. Not flag football. Illegal fair catch signal, but it's declined. Okay, so first down for the Ravens. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, he didn't go above the head. I guess he did one of those, and it had to be one of those. I remember when they changed that adjustment way back in the day, probably over 20 years ago. It was a while ago. I remember the talk of that, where the guy would just do one of those and then take off. Like, it was kind of shaky with the raising of the hands. So now they have to make you have like a full-on wave. Pitches it down low and following the box. First down. Still on his feet about 17 yards. To the 37. Rodney on the run. Hopefully the Raiders defense not getting tired, because the Ravens will be coming back. Come on, Raiders. It's been a while since you got a turnover. Make them turn it over and take over. Turn over and take over. Oh, I like that one. Runs it down low. Another first down, Rodney for 11. Back-to-back first down runs by the Rodney. Turn over and take over. Easy peasy. Rodney going to the sideline. Getting the break. Out comes Omadi. Getting his first action. Where's Polar? Going Omadi? All right. Simon Omadi. All right, here we go. At the 33-yard line, closer and closer to the danger zone on the highway. And gets to the 33 yards on the run by Omadi. Omadi. Oh, there we go. Chuck the puppy. He's got the Stars, Predators, Panthers, Lightning, Hurricanes, Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets. Okay. The Red Wings. Senators. That's a good one. Maple Leafs. Capitals. Screen pass down low on 2nd and 7. Grinds for a yard and suplex down. The Red Wings. The Red Wings a little iffy. The Blue Jackets a little iffy. Those are hard to make out, hard to remember. Everything else is straightforward. Penguins. Capitals. The Flyers, that's a wing. Okay, and the Devils, obviously. All right, pretty good. There's only 2 or 3 that I might not remember. The Blues, the Red Wings, Blues, Red Wings. Yeah, maybe it's just there's 2. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. Either offsides or left tackle movement. Neutral zone. What are they doing?
What have I done?
Unbelievable. So it'll be 3rd and 1 after that penalty. 3rd and uno. We got a game. What got a game? Ravens trying to tie this bad boy up. At the 23, sneaks it forward. Flag on the play. First down of the moments. Maybe legal formation? Or was the defense lined up off sides? I'm going to say that he threw it right away, so illegal formation. I didn't see him lined up off sides, but it was kind of quick, so. All right. Need that nap in a little while once this game is done. Get some more sleep. Legal formation. Back him up. Back him up.
What have I done?
Bum 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 bum. Wah, 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 wah. All right, here we go. Backed up to the 29. To the 29. Looking. Tabor on the sneak up the middle. Oh, he fumbles it! And the Raiders jump on it. I think that ball's up before his knee touches the ground. Ben-Glorian with the recovery. I think that ball is out. I don't think his knee is down. Fumble recovered by the Raiders. Oh, man. What a play. What a turnover. Big time for the Raiders. Oh, we got the Rangers with the Statue of Liberty. Like that. Like that. The Islanders and Islands, Sabres, Canadians, and Bruins. The Boston Bruins. That's right, with the little bear. Little bear there, Tuck. You got it all mapped out. I like it. Good stuff, puppy. Tuck the puppy. All right. So at their own 25-yard line after the turnover, 54 seconds left in the third. 8-point lead for the Raiders. Well, let's see what they can do. Shotgun. And hands it off on up top, on the outside. Bang, it's 2. Chopped down. Chopped him right in the legs. Weishauer on the carry. Probably one more play, and that'll take us to the fourth quarter. Come on, Perry, make something happen. Make something happen. And here we go. Takes a snap. He's got time. Throws over the middle. Bang. First down to the 38. Boom. Nice. The fill-up to the hound. The horn. Not the horn, the hound. Hound. The hound. And we have 1 quarter left, people. 1 quarter left. La 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 la. Let's go, Dallas! Dallas. Man, voice is cracking. Crack-a-lackin'. Crack-a-lackin'. Let me refresh the pages. They're making me do manual labor. How's the pinky, Dallas? Is it all stitched up with the one stitch and then it's covered up? And you're good to go for modding? Modding with one less finger. 24-16 going into the fourth. Raiders on top of the Ravens in shocking fashion. Shocking, shocking, shocking. Field goal by the Galaxy. What is it, 74-10? What's that score? 74-10? That's got to be how it ends. So the 3 turnovers that the Raiders got is what's giving an 8-point lead, and see if they can turn this into more points. Yeah, 74-10. The Galaxy on top of the Centurions. Beautiful. Beautiful beatdown. 74-10. Galaxy got the win. Yeah, we got about a half hour left in this bad boy. Because we lost 20 to 30 minutes due to the rain delay. Here we go. Fakes the handoff on the run option. Juking works his way for a 9 for the parry. It's good. You have the finger splint so you don't bang it. The finger splint. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. 74-10. Bang. Bang. Baby, baby, let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. Go Raiders, go. A sign out there in the stands. All right, so the Raiders going right to left now as they're just short of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap of the pistol. Hands it off up the middle to the 45-yard line. 7 yards on the run by the Wiseauer. The Wiseauer coming through. Oh, you missed the glorious fun. She cut herself in the corridor, went to McDonald's, hung out there while waiting for the nurse at the Mickey D's. She ate a couple Happy Meals, and then they stitched her up, sent her home at about 1 a.m. Dallas time. Does that pretty much sum it up there, Dallas? I think I did a good job. I think I paraphrased, and it's based on a true story. That is based on true events. Based on true events. We had to add a little for some creativity. And runs to the middle for a yard. It'll be 3rd and 3. Bovell on the carry. We had to mix it up. All right, just a reminder, people, the Rough Riders and the Lions tonight. Can you feel the love tonight? All right, here we go. From the 45, 3rd and 3. Perry on the run. Gets it. Got him. Juking. Goes down to the 35. Tumbles forward. Move those chains. Gotta move those chains. Bang. There it is. There it is. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. The Raiders like to move it! This is what you get for Saturday morning football, people. Saturday morning football. 5 hours in the ER and then McDonald's. Had to get Dodd and McFlurry. Every time I go to McDonald's, a lot of the times those McFlurry machines are donezo. Shot, destroyed. They do not work. They're broken. Hands over the middle, cuts in, and runs it for 8 up the middle. Bovell with the 8-er on the carry. 1 stitch is fine. Fine, fine, fine. Wham, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Closer and closer. Long drive here. Out of the 26-yard line. Second and Uno. Takes the snap. Looking, going deep. Mid coverage. Deflected away. Incomplete. No touchdown for you. Going to Chaburl. Would have been his third of the day. That would have been a disaster. That would have been amazing. He would have had a hat trick. Would have had a threefer. But good coverage. Wasn't open. But they took a shot because it's 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. You were surprised the ice cream machine wasn't broken at 1 a.m. Yep. Here we go. And takes a snap. Runs it up the middle. I don't think he got it. He's stuffed. Stuffed. Will they go for it? They might have to dial up something good on this one. Offense still out there, baby. Let's go. Pound it in. Get a touchdown. Turnovers to touchdowns, how you win football games. That's what you got to do. You get it here, put the pressure on the Ravens as we're approaching 10 minutes left in the 4th quarter. Ravens up by 8. A touchdown would be deadly. And hands over the middle. Bang! Runs through the 20. First down. Squeezes through the middle. Yeah, buddy. The Hasselvanter. No, Bovell. Bovell's still out there. That was 24. It was 34. They keep Bovell out there on the 4th and 1. Yeah, so many people saying that Richardson can't play now, and you're a lifelong Gator fan. You said that since before the draft. He's got potential, but that's the only reason they drafted him. The potential, the athletic ability, hoping that he could develop into a passer with his little experience. And he hasn't done so yet there, Dakota. He has not done so. So it's his last year for the Colts. Then maybe he could grow with another team. And fumbled snap. And nowhere to go for Perry. And sacked back at the 26-yard line. Bam. Yeah, so we'll have one last chance for the Colts this year. And then they can move on. And either probably draft a new quarterback. See what they have in Riley Leonard. See what happens with Jones. Probably just a one-year stopgap for him. But Richardson, playing quarterback is one of the hardest positions to do. He doesn't have accuracy. He doesn't have accuracy. He's got to develop that in the next couple of years if he wants to have a career in the NFL. He's been injured, so it's Daniel Jones is probably going to get the start. But Richardson should be back soon to get some reps in, but he's way behind right now. False starts, way behind, Dakota. Way behind, which isn't good. So Daniel Jones, with the experience and that offense, maybe they can do some damage. Tyler Warren, Josh Downs, Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce. I like it. And then Jonathan Taylor, boom, up the middle. The defense can hold their own, especially with a new defensive coordinator, getting Gus Bradley out of here. Tony something or other from the Bengals. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Alamano or something? Some crap like that. As long as Bradley's out of there. And throws it down low, and they're calling it incomplete. 3rd and 20 for the Raiders. Not pretty. Not pretty. I thought you were going out for coffee and tea there, Giants fan. You got a scam call. The Riders and the Lions, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Tuck the puppy. Love it. We'll be covering that 3rd and final game of the day. I got my alarm set so I can relax, have some lunch, watch a movie, support my fellow streamers. Probably fall asleep. Probably fall asleep. Drops back. Perry throwing it up top. Hits his man to the 18. So getting it more reasonable field goal situation to Schneider as he takes his helmet off. Hurts. The accuracy, he can't complete a 5-yard out. He sails it. He airmails it. Drives me bonkers. It drives me wild, Dakota. Wild. You didn't like him as a prospect. You don't learn accuracy at the toughest stage. Yep, not many people have done that. The only one that I could recall that got better with accuracy in the existence of me watching football from college to the pros is Josh Allen. Josh Allen didn't have good completion percentage in college and his first few years, and he turned into an MVP. But that's the only one. And you're going to have to bank on him being a Josh Allen. Wow, that is a high standard. But most of the time, they all just flame out, and they're just, you don't know these guys anymore. They're 2-3 years in the league, and they fizzle, and they flame out, and you don't remember their name. But Josh Allen, you'll probably be remembering that guy's name. MVP, has a chance to win a Super Bowl, maybe even multiple Super Bowls for the Bills. That's how good that guy is. But man, oh man, he was struggling with his accuracy in the beginning. So we'll see. Most likely not, but Josh Allen's our hope. Our hope with Anthony Richardson. The snap, hole blocked! Blocked! Oh man! No field goal for you! Oh boy. Unreal. So it stays an 8-point game with 8 minutes left. The Raiders up by 8. Ravens have the ball. Looks like they're getting a little bit more soaked out there. A little bit more soaked. It's raining outside right now. The storm is here. That's right. It's got to be a good omen for the Nordic storm tomorrow. Gonna smash the Berlin Thunder. Smash them. Alright, so the Ravens have the ball at the 30-yard line going left to right. Shotgun pitches it up top. And good run. Trying to jump over a player. Gets about 16 yards. Rodney on the run. First down. Boom. What up, Lone Star? The Lone Star Fox. Josh Allen, the best ever drafted player from the Mountain West Conference. He could be. Probably. I don't know all the quarterbacks drafted from the Mountain West Conference in the last 50 years. But I don't think many of them won an NFL MVP. I don't think many of them won MVP. And runs in the middle, slides. Oh, he's still on his feet. Thought he slipped up and gets about 5 yards on the carry. Yeah, the Mountain West. You'd have to name some players from the Mountain West Conference. I don't know. I am not fully down with the college yet. Giants improvement to an 8-9 team? I don't think so. 5 or 6 wins, I would say. 5 or 6. 5 or 6 for the Giants. Hope it's a little better than that. 5 or 6 wins. And runs in the middle, first down. Boom! And bracing the tackle down the sideline. Could be Gonzo touchdown. Oh, baby, look at that speed. Rodney all the way to the house. Oh, no. Bang! That makes it 24-22. Rodney putting on the Jets. 8-9 from the bottom. Man, a couple of you are saying 8-9. I don't think they're getting that many wins. I don't see it. They're going to lose. Maybe they split with the Cowboys, but they're going to lose 2 to the Commanders and 2 to the Eagles. That's what I'm thinking. So that's 1-5 in their division. That's my take. The Eagles and the Commanders should be able to smash them both, and the Cowboys probably split. I mean, maybe the Giants wipe out the Cowboys, but the Cowboys wipe out them, then watch out. But could they beat the Cowboys twice? I guess it depends on Dak Prescott and how he does. No faith in Russell Wilson? The faith is going down in Russell Wilson, but it's not even that. It's the offense and defensive lines of the Giants, and the secondary. But I don't trust that offensive line for the Giants. So Russell Wilson can't run and escape like he could back in 2012 to like 2020. The last 5 years, he's a little shaky with running around the pocket. He can't extend plays. So that's what I'm worried about. The main thing is the Giants' offensive line. Going for 2, 6.5 left. Offset I formation, strong side to the right. Trying to draw him off sides, not working. Sneaks it up the middle. And no signal yet. They give it to him. They nailed the 2-pointer and ties this game up at 24. Let's go. 24-24. Anybody's game, people. Anybody's game. Wow. Let me adjust the screen. All I know is the CFL better be working later. And hopefully it's just this ELF website that's not refreshing. Man, oh man. Anybody's game, people. Who's going to win this game? You're a Raiders fan? You hope we hit 8 and 9? Yikes. The Raiders, huh? The Raiders. In that division, too? I would say more like 7 or 8 for the Raiders. 7 or 8. Not high on the Raiders either. Dak has a great track record against the Giants. It's the Cowboys until proven otherwise. The Cowboys are going to sweep the Giants? So it's possible the Giants don't get any wins in their division. I feel like they should be able to snag one from somebody. Most likely the Cowboys. I'm seeing like a 1-5 in their division. Unless they just go all out. I don't see it happening. I don't know where. Like Russell Wilson. Oh! And slides down the 11. Gets up. Returning to the 20, 25. A little slip inside. Players sliding all over the place. What, is Russell Wilson going to step up? That offensive line's going to be improved? No. I think it's going to take some time for the Giants to develop. They got a bunch of young guys. Tracy, Neighbors. But, yeah. In the trenches, not a fan. And the secondary, iffy. So, worried about the Giants this year. Definitely worried. All right, tie game. 24-24. Coming down to the wire. And I was hoping this would be a close game, and we can't get any closer. It's a tie score. Tie score! All right, from the 27-yard line, right to left. Raiders swings it down low, off the hands, and out of bounds. You got to catch up for 8, Sullivan. Drops off his brick hands. Doesn't even slide through. It bounces off and goes behind him. That is not pretty. Can't have that, man. Can't have that. 2nd and 10. All right. So, here we go from the 27, right to left. Takes the shotgun snap, delayed handoff. Gobbled up, gets 1. 3rd and 9 coming up for the Raiders. And they're going to blow this game here in the 4th quarter, people. They're going to get it back to the Ravens, and they are going to lose this game. What up, Redeemed? Saints get the first pick in the draft and get Manning. He's not coming out next year. Redeemed. The Saints are probably going to have a high pick, but I think Manning's staying in for another year. He's only going to have 1 year as a starter. He's going to stay in another year. I don't see him coming out. He's going to come out the following year. That's what I'm thinking. Going deep over. Tyrone had his man with the deep slant, the deep post over the middle. And it's a quick 3 and out by the Raiders. And the Ravens would get the ball back. Yeah, I don't see Manning coming out there. Some people have him coming out, but I don't think so. I think with that Manning family, they're gonna have his ear and have him stay in to get that second year as a starter. You need that experience going into the NFL. He doesn't have to worry about money. He doesn't have to worry. He'll make his money. Might as well get that extra year of experience. Punts it away from the 18. Foomp. And lets it bounce around the 40. Is that the 40? Can't tell on the field. 42-yard line. As there's a flag down. But it's possible. It's possible Manning comes out. Oh, illegal man downfield. Tack on another 5.
What have I done?
Sheesh. We may get overtime. You bite your tongue, Greg. You stop that nonsense right now. You stop that nonsense. Oh, man, we don't want overtime. I want a break and a nap. A break and a nap. All right, 5.5 left. Ravens have the ball at the 46-yard line. Their own 46, going left to right. Running back to Tabor's right. Takes the snap, pitches it down low. Raiders there, gobbles him up, loses 3. Bang. Greg, you're going to make me furious. Furious anger. New York always has the weird matchups versus Washington. And split against every other team, every other season. They could split. I mean, this is all assuming no injuries, everybody stays healthy. These are my thoughts. It's not going to be a fun time in that division. Not going to be fun. 2nd and 13. And hands over the middle. Gobbled up again. No gain. Smash down. Hobson on the stop. Hop on the stop. 3rd and 13. Maybe the Raiders get the ball, drive down, and kick a field goal to win this game. I wouldn't trust field goal attempts right now, though, because the Raiders had their last one blocked in brutal fashion. Brutal fashion. All right, let's see if they can stop them on 3rd and 13. Don't let Tabor run for 13 on you. That would be a disaster. What up, Daniel? What's going on? Welcome in on the vertical side. Tabor on the run and brought down. You got a flag. Was that a face mask? Rip. Oh, he got the face mask. He's going to give him 15 yards. What a brutal play. Brutal. Personal foul, the face mask. Oh, man, he did not need to do that. Automatic first down for the Ravens. The Raiders crumbling. Just about to get the ball back. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. It's a war zone. It's not peacetime out there in the NFC East. It is definitely not peacetime. It's peacetime right now in the offseason. But once they're on the field, they're on the gridiron, all is fair game. 3:48 on the clock. Ravens getting closer to field goal range. A field goal should win this for the Ravens. At the 40-yard line, closer and closer. Closer. Scheffler has a 4-stroke lead in the Open Championship and runs it up the middle for a yard. That's about it. The final round tomorrow. I am not a golf guy. I can't even name any golfers. The best European League of Football team logo. I like the Storm's logo. The Raiders is nice. Raiders, the Storm. I can't think of any other ones that I like. And throws it up top, incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 9 on the screen pass. Way too short. Who else? Let me see. Vikings, Yeah, it's basically those two. I like the Storm and the Raiders. 2 likes to 30. Let's get it. Let's keep cruising. Takes a snap. Looking. Going deep. Man-to-man coverage. Might get a flag. No. Wait, there is a flag. Those refs didn't throw it on the screen, but there is a flag on the field. As the 3 zebras are figuring this out. This is a huge call or no call right here. Because it's either 1st and 10 inside the 15-yard line, or the Ravens have to punt it away. Holy crap. Big time call by the Zebras. What will they do? They're still talking it out. A little bit dangerous. Uh-oh. See what he says, but he's most likely going to be a liar. They are really figuring this out. This is not good. This is a big decision for the game. Big time decision. Big, big, big. Because we're approaching the 2-minute warning. Let me, oh, here's the zebra. Illegal player downfield. Declined. Oh, man, no penalty. And the Ravens are going to have to punt this one away. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, man. Can the Raiders come back? There's 2:54 on the clock. Can they regain the lead to win this game in regulation time? What up, 13? What's going on? 24-24. Where is Jack Bauer? He's going to save the day. We got a few hours left to live 24. Oh, it's a fake! They fake it! Wide open over the middle! 30, 25, 20. It's going to be almost a touchdown to 7. And out of bounds. 1st and goal. Stanley wide open over the middle of the field with a fake. Wow, wow, wow. Unbelievable. The Ravens going to slam it home in a moment. Oh, man. Catching the Raiders way off guard. Holy crap. Did the Zebras call a code red? They did not. They did not call a code red. And it's going to be 1st and goal at the 5-yard line for the Ravens. The punter makes the catch, throws a nice strike over the middle to Stanley, and Stanley does the rest to the 5. That is actually huge because they could waste some more time off the clock at the 5, then punch it in. And hands it up the middle, grinds to the 1. And, no, to the 2 rather. Stanley on the carry. So this is working against them. The Raiders do have 3 timeouts. I would have called one there. I don't know why they didn't call that there, because now they're taking it down to the 2-minute warning. Yep, this should just go right down to the 2-minute warning. I would have thought they gave themselves plenty of time. I don't like the no timeout. They have all 3 left. So, interesting. Because if they don't get in on the next down, they got to call a timeout and use the timeouts there. So why not use it on this side of the 2-minute warning? Okay, I don't get it. Don't get it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was crazy. Crazy. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Get those likes up before you guys run away. We're in the final 2 minutes. Gonna hop to the other side of the 2-minute warning in about a minute. And smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you have a moment, check out my channel profile and check out all my social links to follow me on social media and my affiliate links as well. If you guys are going to buy anything from Amazon or eBay, just click my link first and I get a small commish. Also, if you want to try out Matumbo Coffee, I'm an affiliate for that as well. So feel free to check out those. And that's that. That's my spiel. 30 likes, got it, in the final 2 minutes. Yeah, this game shouldn't be going to overtime. The Ravens win it here, or maybe they get a field goal, and the Raiders drive down for a touchdown. Hopefully not a field goal to tie it. I just don't trust the field goals in this weather. The kicking situation for the European League of Football kickers is bad news. And then add the rain and the slick field to it. Very doubtful. Very doubtful. So, the Raiders need to try to stop them. All right, 2nd and goal from the 2. Under center. Tie formation. Tabor with the sneak. Piling up. He only gets 1. It'll be 3rd and goal from the Uno. You got to slap a timeout. Timeout, Raiders. They're letting the clock wind down. They must have called it before minute 46. That should be at like 1:55. They should probably add 9 seconds on that. Yeah, so it's a 30-second timeout. But they should add more time. I don't see how they would let that run 13 seconds. My guess is a minute 55 should be on the clock. Tie game, going to a shootout. You stop that now, Dallas. You stop that. Stop it, stop it, stop it. All right, 3rd and goal from the 1. All right, let's hear a good play call. Let's get them. Can they stop them? Will they score? What's the deal? Offensive lineman number 79, eligible to make a catch. 3rd and goal. Oh, they still have it at $1:46 on the clock. They wasted 9 seconds without calling that right away. Terrible. Terrible. All right, offset I formation, sneaks it again, and the push forward. The tush push in Europe. Gets him, got him, good. The Ravens on top by 6. Bang. So that'll make this 30-24. They didn't put the scoreboard up there yet. And the extra point coming. Extra point coming. 30-24. All right. 6-point game. Touchdown Ravens. Even with all those turnovers, the Raiders are going to blow it. Perhaps. Snap, hold, kick. Got it. 7 points lead with $1.42. And 2 timeouts for the Raiders in the rain. In the rain. A fake punt to Stanley, destroying the Raiders. Wow. That is how you win games, people. Let me adjust the screen again. Wow. That is something. This is the real deal Holyfield, people. This is the game of the day. The game of the day. Alright, there's Dazen. Alright, the Raiders' last chance. If they score a touchdown, do they go for 2? I know we're thinking ahead, but I would say the Raiders go for 2 to try to win it right then and there. That's what I would do. Win it in regulation time. Why? Well, because I don't want overtime. But, yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it. Alright, so the game is 3 hours deep because of a 20 to 30 minute rain delay. And we just got a few more minutes left. Probably 8 to 10 minutes left of football. Touchback out of the back of the end zone. Walls can't get a return. Tuck the puppy with the in-score ELF scoreboard. 31-24. Ravens with the lead. Raiders in trouble. Trouble. It is not good news for the Raiders. Not good. They are in trouble. Vikings crushed the Panthers before. The Centurions got smashed by the Galaxy. 70-something points for Galaxy. Throws it up top for a gain of 4. Catch and no run. No yards afterwards. There was like 2 guys there. Schneider on the catch. All right, 2nd and 6. Clock winding down. 80 seconds and counting. The final 80 seconds. Zoinks. And throwing it deep. Back shoulder. Nobody home. Incomplete. 66 seconds on the clock. Oh, man. But a 3rd and 6. But obviously, 4 down territory. Trying to go deep to Shaburo, who's got 2 touchdowns on the day. Almost had 3. Almost had a 3-fer. Whoo! It's a good game. The second half was a little bit lighter, but decent amount of action in the first half. All right. All right, Perry. Make something happen. Gonna be close. Gonna be close. They blow it dead. What the heck? Timeout by the Ravens? Who called the timeout? Who dropped the T? They don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. All right, must have been the official. Okay, so 3rd and 6. Takes a snap at the empty backfield. Throwing it up top. Falling down. Can't make the grab. And it bounces out of bounds. Incomplete. 4th and 6. Oh, man. Hound almost had that. But it'll be 4th down. 4th and 6 over the Raiders. Just over a minute on the clock. 4th and 1. 4th and 6 with 1:01. Whoops. It's not yet. Game, set, match. All right, 4th and 6. Here it is. He's got the snap, looking over the middle, off the hands of the receiver, to the other receiver behind him, and he makes the grab at the 45. What, are you kidding me? Reiter with the catch? Wow, and they drop a timeout with 52 seconds left. No way. No way. It bounced off the hands of the receiver, and it gets to the receiver behind him. Went over Reiter and then Platzgummer with the catch. So it went over Reiter and then Platzgummer coming through. I don't know why he hasn't been getting so much action. At the beginning of the year, he even played a bunch of quarterback and did some damage as a wide receiver, but nothing today for the Raiders. I guess he's like the Swiss Army knife out there doing whatever he needs to do. But yeah, he was brutal at quarterback. But they had no other option. So good thing they got Perry because he's doing all right. He's okay. But unbelievable first down. What a fluke. All right, from the 46, their own 46. No running back needed. 5 wide, 4 up top, 1 down low. Takes a snap, step it up in the pocket. Perry looking. Cross his body, Thoreau behind him, incomplete. 48 seconds left. 2nd down. Tried to get it to Platzgummer. It was the Platzgummer incomplete. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Gotta get a touchdown. They're down by 7, 31-24. Pretty much leading all game. Ravens come back in the second half, take the touchdown lead, basically due to a fake punt, which wind up leading to a touchdown a couple plays later. Sits in the pocket, throwing it deep up top. He's got a man, drops it into the coverage to the 20. Sullivan, first down, baby, at the 20. The danger zone, the red zone. The Raiders have a chance. 38 seconds on the clock. Dropped it in between like 4 Ravens. And no more timeouts left for Tirol. No more timeouts. And they're at the 20. At the 20. I feel like they're going to go for 2 because an extra point in this wet rain, the wet field and rainy, I don't trust the Raiders kicker. They should go for the win in regulation time. No more timeouts. The Ravens have 3, but there's not going to be much time left if the Raiders do score. That is not going to happen. Wow. Raiders have a chance. Coming down to the wire. Down to the wire. All right, lining up. 41 seconds. They added a few seconds to the clock. All right. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, Perry. Takes a snap. Looking. It's got time. Throwing it down low to the end zone. Out of bounds. Incomplete. Takes 5 seconds off the clock. 36 ticks left. 2nd and 10. It's going to Charbel again. He really wants to feed it to him. He wants him to get a hat trick so bad. The hat trick would be amazing because that could get them to win the game. With a 2-point conversion, of course. Game of the day, Greg. Hopefully the Raiders-Lions exceeds expectations as well. I'll be streaming on the green side for that. Yeah, I don't even do it for the ELF because nobody's on there. No one pops out there. The Ravens calling the timeouts. 30-second timeouts. All right, so they got like 25 people in the huddle right now. Let's get it done, people. We're nearing the end, and then the Rhino gets a break. All right, here we go. That's how I hold the football and throw it. That's my grip. That is my grip. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Going up top. Off the hands. Broken up. He can't come down with it incomplete. Why is there a flag on the play? Too many players on the defense. Oh, a 5-yarder. What the heck? Yeah, that is my grip. Whose NFL grip or quarterback grip is that? Anybody? Anybody? All right, 2nd and 5 at the 15. Looking. Pressure over the middle. Hits his man at the 10. 1st down. And tripped up. He gets to the 7 with 21 seconds left. Clock is running. 1st and goal at the 7. 15, 14. Got to make it quick. 12, 11, 10, 9. Spikes it. No, 11 seconds. 11. I went a little faster. 11 seconds on the clock. Oh, they got 2 shots at the end zone. You gotta get it into the end zone. You cannot get tackled short of the end zone. You will not have time to run another play. So it's got to be in the end zone, or if it's short of the end zone, you got to make sure that he's got room to run. Otherwise, they are done. Done. Oh, man. So 2nd and goal from the 7. Here we go. Shotgun, no running back needed. Pressure, stepping up in the pocket, can't get sacked. Let it rip. 5, 4, to the end zone, dropped. It might have been tipped. He drops it incomplete with 5 seconds left. He's going to Shabo again. He drops it in the end zone. I couldn't tell if that was tipped beforehand. It might have altered the view, but he dropped it. No way. Let's see. No, it's just a wobbly duck, and it goes, and he misses it, and bounces off his chest. He just misses it. He has that for a touchdown. That gives the Raiders the lead. All right, last play of the game. And throws it down low, incomplete. Oh, there's 2 seconds on the clock. 2 seconds on the clock. Just about game, set, match, but it's 4th and goal. Last play since that was a quick one. So they do have 2 seconds. 2 seconds. One final play. And the Munich Ravens calling a timeout. So we get one more play, people. One more play. Will the Ravens hold on? Come on, I want to see a touchdown, and I want to see a 2-point conversion for the win. That's what we need as Nordic Storm fans. We need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion to take down these Ravens. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. All right. Let's go. To the sideline you go. Get the best play call out there. The best you can do. All right. From the 7, all on the line right here for the Raiders. 2 seconds left. Down by 7. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Running back in the backfield, sends him in motion. The wide receiver, rolling out to the right, throws it over the middle, knocked away, incomplete, short of the end zone, and the Ravens hold on for the win. Victory to the Ravens. Done, and done. The Raiders blow it in the fourth quarter. Down goes the Raiders. The Ravens win 31-24. Oh, man, Manson with the good plays. Cashing out on the Raiders and then picking up the Ravens plus points, winning both of them. I remember that, Manson. I remember. Awesome stuff. All right, well, that's 2 games down, people. The European League of Football is done for the day. We got 2 more of those tomorrow morning. But tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern Time, Rough Riders and Lions. And then also tomorrow night, the Red Blacks and Ticats. Football for the morning and early afternoon is done. The evening coming up for more football. 3 today, 3 tomorrow. This is what we do. What a game. Good game. Disappointing ending for the Raiders. With all those turnovers, they should be able to win this game, and they don't. Bad news, bad form. That stinks for them. They played a good game, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They did not finish well, and they blew it. So the game is in the books. 31-24 Ravens cruise and go to what? 8-1? Let me see. Yeah, the Ravens going to 8-1, and the Raiders dropping to 5-4. It's official. Make it official. Oh, man. Brutal. All right, people. Shutting it down. Thanks for coming out.